You know, this was really must-see TV here, one of the most intense political dramas playing out before the committee. And the things that Mr. Cohen was talking about were allegations that everybody had heard all along. And specifically, he was talking about having to get reimbursed by the president, who wrote a personal check to him while he was in office for money that Mr. Cohen had to put out to hush up an affair that Mr. Trump allegedly had with a porn star, Stormy Daniels. He also talked about being ashamed of what he had done in the past, and he said he was also ashamed of having to lie to Melania Trump about her husband's affair, and he regretted it. There was also a lot of acrimony at the beginning of this hearing today before Mr. Cohen actually took the stand, sparring between the committee chairman and one of the ranking Republicans on the committee who was really trying to stall things. You could really feel the intense heat in that room because no one of the Republicans sitting there wanted this to happen, and the Democrats saw this as something down the line that would spur further investigations that could lead to the president's impeachment.
Yeah, how worried are Republicans about what's coming out of this testimony? How are they painting this?
Well, you know, interestingly enough, one Republican actually tweeted before the whole thing started a tweet to Michael Cohen, basically threatening him, saying, you know, does your wife know about your affairs? And then when that particular Republican representative was accused of tampering with the testimony, he says, no, I was just testing him. So you can see this has really gotten personal on a lot of levels. And the Democrats, now that they really are in control of the House, are going to take it to the end. And they're going to spur a lot of investigations. And you can expect that there will be some subpoenas following what we hear today.
There's been a lot of anticipation about Cohen's testimony, hasn't there? And I mean, this is a man who is due to start a 3-year prison sentence for financial felonies. Why is he doing this, and what could it lead to?
Well, you know, one of the things is during his testimony today, he regretted lying. He says, you know, I did lie, but I'm not a liar and I'm not a bad man. He said he was ashamed because he was trying to support his family. And, you know, he said that he really wasn't trying to do this to kind of stave off a sentence which could lead to 3 years in jail in a federal prison. Mr. Cohen was disbarred yesterday by the New York bar because of his conviction. So that means his legal career is finished. As far as sentencing is concerned, well, when we get to that day, after today's testimony, he could receive a reduced sentence.
Frank, thank you very much indeed for that. Frank Usiado in Washington there.